Welcome back, everyone, and thank you for clicking on this video. So, today we will continue our research methodology coursework. So, in this coursework, let me give you a brief for those who have come onto this video for the very first time. So, we are doing the course on the basic research methodology. This video series have been divided into 5 units. So, first, today we will be doing the second part of unit 3. As you can see over here, unit 3, we will be doing the second part of the unit 3. If you want to see the previous lectures, you can go to the description. There you will see a link of the playlist, and from there you can go and watch the previous videos. And if you want to download the PDF of this lecture, then you can go on to the Telegram channel Impactica Classe. After classes, I will upload the PDF over here, and from there you can download it. So let's start our lecture. So first we will study about the deductive research. In deductive research, what we do now, first of all, we have to clear some basic part. In while we conduct a research, there are two types. One is deductive, and the second part we will learn inductive research. First, we will learn about deductive research. In deductive research, we go from general statement to a particular statement. Particular statement. Suppose there is a general statement. General statement is one which is applied to everyone. Suppose there is a general statement that uh, birds have feather. So this is a general statement. Now, from this general statement, I can conclude that crows have feather. So you can see what I have done over here. I have gone on from a general statement. Let's see if I can have any other ink or not. Pen. Hmm. So you can see from the general statement, we are talking about everyone. The statement which will apply on everyone. Like birds have feathers. So all the birds will have feather. And on particular statement, we are selecting one. Like only the bird which is crow. So crows have feather. This is called deductive research, in which we go from general to particular. So in deductive research, you can see the process. There is a first a theory. So this is our theory that all birds have feathers. Second, we go on to a hypothesis. Hypothesis is that if birds have all the birds have feather, so hypothesis will be crow is a bird. Crow is a bird. So crow will have feather. So this is our hypothesis. Then we go on to observation. Observation is what? We see that the crows have feather. So last we will confirm or reject. So we can confirm the theory that birds have feather. So this is our deductive research. Now we move on to the next part, which is the inductive research. In inductive research, we will do just the opposite. So in deductive research, what we did, we went from general to particular. And in this, we will go on from particular to general statement. Suppose in your house you have a cat and the cat's name is Tom. So you saw that Tom likes milk. From there, you can go on to a general statement that Tom is a cat who likes milk. So you made a general statement from inductive reasoning that all cats like milk. First, you made an observation, then you saw a similar pattern. Pattern means like you saw all, maybe on roadside there were 8 cats. So all the 8 cats liked milk. When you gave them milk, they liked it very much. So from that you come on to a general statement that all cats like milk. So over here what we have done, we moved on to particular, that is from one cat, single one cat, we have come on to a general statement, every cat. So first what you do, you make an observation. So you made that observation that your pet cat likes milk. Then you will develop a pattern. You will see that in roadside, suppose there are 8 cats, and all of those 8 cats like milk. So you will make a tentative hypothesis. What will make the hypothesis? That cats like milk. Now, after you have made the hypothesis, you will do some testing. Suppose you tested the theory on 100 more cats. And out of the 100 cats, in this case, 100 cats will like milk. So then you will be able to make the theory that all cats like milk. So finally, your theory will be made. So this is inductive research. Now, in short, when it will come in exam, you have to memorize the key differences. So we will study about the key differences over here. First is the direction of reasoning. Direction of reasoning. Right. This is inductive. This is deductive. First one is reasoning. Second one is the purpose. And third one is the data focus. So first we will start with the inductive research. Let's take. In the inductive research, if you see the direction of reasoning, what we have done, we have gone on from specific, that is particular to, we have gone on from particular to general. And in the case of deductive reasoning, what we will do, we will go on from general to particular. Now we will look onto the second point. What is the purpose of doing this test? In the second one, if you see that what we have done, we have made a theory that all the cats like milk. So in inductive research, the purpose is making theory. And in deductive research, what will be our purpose? Our purpose will be to test the theory. So we had the theory that birds have wings. So we have tested on other birds and we have seen that all the birds have feather. So we come on to the theory that birds have feather is a correct one. And the last point is our data collection or data focus. So in most of the times, when we are doing inductive type of research, we will focus on qualitative data. Qualitative data. Now, what is qualitative data? Qualitative data is anything which we can measure, or you can say you can count that, like numericals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like this. Numbers should be there. Whenever it is concerned with numbers, it is known as qualitative data. And then when we move on to deductive research, in deductive research, we will need qualitative. I am sorry. There has been some mistake. Let's understand it from the first. Now, first of all, we have to understand that there are two types of data. First of all, we have to understand that there are two types of data. Data is the information that we collect, and it can be of two types. One is qualitative, and the other one is quantitative. In qualitative, what we deal with the quality. As you have seen in review pages, if you see, you go on to give your review of some product, and they ask it how many stars out of 5 stars. So that is what? That is a qualitative. That is a, let me show you. That will be better for you. We move on to unit 2. Objective types of errors formulation. I think it is in this one. As you can see in this type, that data is of two types. One is of quantitative and second is of qualitative. In quantitative, what happens? We will talk about the numbers. Whenever we talk about numbers, we say it is of quantitative. Any data which we can count. Like for example, this is a review page from Amazon. So over here you can see all the quantitative parts. Like out of 5 stars, how many will you give? So over here it is given out of 5, it is given 5 stars. Then you can see the date over here is given. The date has the month, date has the year. So all of these are quantitative data. Now qualitative data. Qualitative data is what? When we focus on the quality. For example, the picture is given over here. Now the picture that is given over here, we cannot say this is a good picture or a bad picture. This is a 10 marks picture or a 20 marks picture. We cannot say that. So these are all qualitative data. So good quality and taste. We don't know good quality and taste is which number. It is 1 or 2 or 5. What is the number? So whenever there is no numbers given, it is known as qualitative data. I hope up to here everything is clear to you. Now we will move on to our topic, key differences. So as you have understood the differences between qualitative and quantitative data, so whenever the data is qualitative type, it is of usually, not whenever, you can have mixed method research also, in which you will use both the types of data. So in most of the cases, whenever there is a qualitative type of data, we use inductive method. Inductive method. And whenever there is quantitative type of data, we will use deductive type of method. So I hope everything is clear up to till now. Now we move on to the next one. So this is hypothetical deductive method. So the name is quite difficult. but it is a very interesting topic. In hypothetical deductive research, what we do in deductive research, as you have seen, that we go on to from a general statement to a particular statement. But in hypothetical deductive, what we do, first we start with the observation. We start our experiment or data collection with the observation. Then we move on to a general statement, and from general statement we see onto a particular statement whether it is true or not. So first we will observe a problem, formulate a hypothesis based on the data that was given to us previously, general, or we will test a particular theory. We will test the predictions, and at last we will evaluate the hypothesis. So let's understand it with an example. So if you look onto the example, you can see that your house plant, in your house there is a plant and it is wilting. So from the theory, what you know, that plants can wilt because there is no water is given to plants. So you have a theory over here. Please notice that you have a theory that whenever plants, this is a theory, plants need water. So from this, you have developed the hypothesis that why the plant is wilting in your house, because no water was given to that particular plant. After this, you will do some testing, like you will give water to the plant. You will give water to the plant, and your plant will grow. So from a general statement, we come on to a particular statement. So that is why this is called a deductive research. And why it is called hypothesis? Because maybe it is right or maybe it is wrong. Maybe the plant has some other problems. Like, for example, the plant is not growing because of some pest, or maybe because of disease, or maybe because the climatic conditions are not suitable. So that's why it is known as hypothetical. Hypothetical word comes from the word hypothesis. It goes from a general statement to a particular statement. That is why it is called a deductive method. As you can see, after evaluation, if plant perks up after watering, your hypothesis is supported. And the second, if the plant continues to wilt even after watering, your initial hypothesis is likely wrong. It can be something other reason, like too much sun or a plant disease, and you will repeat the same process and see if it is giving correct results or not. Until and unless you get correct result, you will repeat the same process. So this was the lecture for the second part. If there is any question, if there are any doubts, kindly send that in the comment section. I am waiting for your comments. I will be very much encouraged if you comment down below. If you have any problems, or if you think anything negative about the lecture or positive about the lecture, you can kindly comment down in the description. So thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you in the next lecture.